I'm going to read to you one of my favorite books that I read to my classrooms. And it's kind of, it's just very interesting. It's called Vulture View. And this book is by April Pulley Sayer, and it's illustrated by Steve Jenkins. So really look up Steve Jenkins, and he's one of the great illustrators of realistic things, books forever. So I'm a big fan. Also, like I always like to point out to the kids, got a big award too. This was the Theodore Seuss Geisel honor book, but also this book, parents, it's an ALA Notable Children's Book, a Bank Street College of Education Best Children's Book, one of the New York Public Library's 100 Titles for Reading and Sharing, a Chicago Public Library Best of the Best Book, and a CCBC choice. So if you don't like this book, you should feel bad about yourself. Okay, so Vulture View. And like somebody said on here, it's, oh, I know. Book List said, rarely has a book about these scavengers gotten such a gorgeous treatment. And Publishers Weekly said, celebrates the majesty of an unappreciated creature. And Lord knows, one of my favorite things to do is appreciate the unappreciated, because everything, I can hardly think of I can't think of any animal that shouldn't be appreciated. And these vultures do important work for the planet, and you'll find out. So here we got the inside. They did this wonderful green. I'm not quite sure why, but I think that's wonderful to see that. Then we have the title page, Vulture View. Look at that. No feathers on his face. And we'll find out why in just a minute, too. Actually, this is the real title page. Look, they got his wings to spread all the way across this page, Vulture View. And then you can see his family and his friends still in the tree. And there's one over there flying, Vulture View, by April Pulley Sayer and illustrated by Steve Jenkins. Okay, we start out. The sun is rising, up, up. It heats the air, up, up. So these vultures, when the sun rises, it heats the air up, and then they can spread their wide wings and then just ride on that beautiful air, the warm air. So it takes very little effort on their part. And there the vultures go. Wings stretch wide to catch a ride on warming air. Going where? Look at how wide those wings are. Going where? Up, up. Turkey vultures tilt, soar, scan to find the food that vultures can eat. So let's scan, scan, scan. Scan with our wings wide. I can't spread my arms wide, but usually this is where we feel what it's like to fly on that beautiful warm air like a vulture. They're looking for something to eat. Would they eat that snake over there? No, no. You want to say that snake over there? No, no. That fox over there? No, 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 not that. That bear over there? Oh, no, no. Vultures smell the air. They sniff, search, seek for foods that reek. And there's a dead animal of some kind. And that's what they're looking for. They eat up dead animals. And that's important. And even rotten animals. Would they eat those fragrant flowers? No, no. That spicy smoke? No, no. That stinky dead deer? Yes, yes. They eat up the stinky dead deer. Because it's already dead and it might as well be food for creatures, right? Because otherwise it'll just fill the air with bad smells and not be good for the environment. Vultures like a mess. They land and dine. Rotten is fine. I always have the kids go, rotten is fine. Usually just, it would be bad for us, but it's good for them. They have special enzymes or something that makes things that would be poisonous to us not poisonous to them. They eat, they clean, splash, dry, and preen. And preen means they clean themselves. Clean, clean, clean. And that's why they have these heads that have no feathers on them. They can clean up and they're just very, very clean. Even though they don't mind the smell, they just like to be very clean. They hop, flap, soar to look for more. They look all afternoon. But soon, the sun starts to sink down, down. The air starts to cool down, down. Wings glide, wings ride through cooling air. Going where? Going down, down, down. So they come up with the sun and they go down with the sun. The vultures gather in vulture trees, settle and sleep like families. It's their family and their friends. And then they spend the night until the morning sun rises. Up, up, it heats the air. Up, up, wings stretch wide to catch a ride on warming air. Going where? Up, up. And then there's all this great information about vultures. And I just love this book so much. One of the things that's so great too is when they eat the dead animals, they have like little scraps from what they eat, and then little bugs and little smaller animals get to eat. So pretty soon there's nothing left. So they clean it up and it makes them healthy because that's what they eat. And so they're very, very helpful to us in the world to clean up our world and to make it better and not have any waste. And I just think it's pretty wonderful that those bodies that died in some way or another, that those bodies of animals can be food for wonderful creatures, that they aren't just left out there. So I just love vultures. They're pretty big and they're pretty awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this story about vultures, and you maybe want to get it because there's so much good information in it. I bought this because I had to have it. So thanks for listening. Okay, have a good night, day, morning. See you next time.